They say that when you die, your phone stops working, your social media accounts go inactive, and your presence is digitally erased. But what if that's not entirely true? What if sometimes your phone can connect you to the other side? Have you ever gotten a call from someone who's supposed to be dead? Would you answer it, or would you let it ring forever? Across the world, people have reported chilling experiences, mysterious phone calls from voices they recognize, but from those who have long passed away. Tonight, we re-diving into the eerie world of posthumous phone calls, a paranormal phenomenon that defies explanation. First, the logistics. If death ends our story, how can our phones still ring with news from beyond the grave? Psychologically, receiving a call from a deceased loved one can trigger a whirlwind of emotions: confusion, grief, even terror. Some might dismiss it as stress, a hallucination, or the mind's desperate cry for closure. But others, including some experts, are convinced these calls are real. They believe our loved ones may try to reach out at the precise moment of their death, what experts refer to as crisis apparitions. These moments are said to be filled with intense emotion, making it easier for spirits to cross over and connect with the living. Now add technology into the mix, and it gets even weirder. How do you explain voicemails left by dead relatives? Static-filled calls with voices that say nothing, or worse, repeat your name over and over again. Like the woman in Chicago who received multiple calls from her mother days after her burial. All the calls came from her mom's old number. According to the Chicago Tribune, each time she picked up, there was silence except for faint breathing. On the other side of the continent, in Japan, it's believed that spirits can contact the living through electronics, phones, TVs, even broken radios. During the week leading up to Yokai Day, which falls on August in Japan, some say their gadgets have come to life, broadcasting ghostly voices and images. In Mexico, similar tales persist around Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead. People report phones ringing with messages in whispers too low to fully understand. The dead calling the living isn't a new phenomenon. Throughout history, cultures worldwide have had their own beliefs about what might lie on the other end of that mysterious line. But modern technology adds a chilling twist to these ancient tales. Voicemail, call forwarding, even caller ID, all of it blurs the line between the living and the dead. And then there's the case from rural Ohio. It was 2008, and a man named Marcus was awoken by phone calls every night at precisely 3 a.m. The caller ID read, unknown. At first, he ignored the calls, but night after night, they persisted. So he finally picked up. On the other end, all he heard was a child's voice. She whispered, "Don't forget the red box," then hung up. Marcus shrugged it off until he remembered his little sister, who died years earlier. She used to hide her treasures in a red tin under the floorboards of her old room. Racing to that room, he tore open the floorboards and found the box. Inside were letters, toys, and a photo of them together, with "Never Forget" written on the back. Marcus never received another call again. Whether you believe in ghosts, spirits, or anything supernatural, these stories leave us with more questions than answers. Why do these calls happen? Are they random occurrences or purposeful visits? Do the dead seek closure, comfort, or a simple connection? Can technology really bridge the gap between life and death? And most importantly, if we receive a call from someone who's supposed to be dead, should we answer? Next, where we explore haunted voicemails that were never meant to be heard. What do you think? Is there anything we missed? Share your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.